From ancient mysticism and Kabbalah to ground-penetrating radar showing boat-like structures with organic materials hidden beneath the earth, this conversation takes a wild turn.
Yeah, it's I don't even know if like regular Jewish people believe in that.
I don't think so. Not majority for sure.
Like what? It's mysticism.
I think so.
Let's define. Put that into perplexity. What is the Kabbalah? What is the actual Kabbalah, and how is it thought? You know, like what is it? How is it received by regular Jewish people? What do they think about it? Did they dismiss it? I think it's a little kooky, right? It's like Christians that like use serpents.
Yeah, wasn't that like it saw this big explosion of popularity because like Madonna 20 years ago?
Was she?
Yeah, like nobody was really. I don't remember it being part of pop culture. Then Madonna.
Imagine looking at Madonna and going, "What is she into?
What are you spiritually into?
Yeah, I want to be like her. I want to catch that fucking wave."
Yeah. She's still fucking doing it too.
She's still doing it.
She's part of the World Cup like halftime show or whatever they're putting on.
Is she?
I think so.
Well, she fucked with her face for a while, and then it came back. So it might have been like a little swollen, and now it's good again. So she looks pretty good.
Mysticism.
Jewish mysticism that seeks to understand God, creation, and the inner meaning of the Torah. Today, it's both deeply embedded in traditional Judaism and also widely and sometimes controversially popularized in pop spirituality. The word Kabbalah means receiving, referring to a received esoteric wisdom about God and the universe. In Jewish terms, it is the mystical layer of the Torah, teachings about God's hidden essence, the 10 Sephirot, divine attributes, the cosmic structure, often pictured as the tree of life, and how human actions affect the spiritual worlds. So it grew in medieval Provence and Spain in the 13th century, with the Zohar as its foundational text, and later reshaped by Lurianic Kabbalah.
Yeah, but see, that's too recent for a hardcore Jewish person to be into, I feel
right.
Right?
It's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
A little weird.
Tied to mysticism.
Mm-hmm. Well, the old, it's funny, like, we always want to go, like, how old is it? Make sure it's old. If it's old, then it's right.
If it's old, it's good.
But the problem with that is, like, the really old stuff is the fucking kooky stuff. Like, if you get into the Bible, the
layers of it, too.
Oh,
just most of the book.
Yeah. And you go, well, what the fuck was this really all about?
It's, I mean, it was just trying to guide people, right? Control people in a way.
I think some things happened, you know, and what those things were, it's very difficult to tell after all this time. One of the weird ones is they think they might have found the Ark of Noah.
Recently?
No, like they've identified it quite a while ago, but now they've done like ground penetrating radar scans. This thing is the exact same shape as is described in the Bible. It looks like a boat, like it's the shape of a boat. It's in the place where they said that it rested. Like in the Bible, it said it rested on Mount Ararat in Turkey. That's where it is.
That's where it is?
And this thing is like the shape of a boat.
But how long ago was that found?
That's a good question. I want to say like the 80s or the 90s.
Oh, that's okay. So it's not super recent.
Not super recent, but back then it was just a photo because it's like really high up in the mountains. It's just a photo of this impression, this feature in the ground. Like, what is this? And then recently they started using technology to scan it, and I think they've actually found petrified wood.
It says it was discovered in 1948.
48?
Oh, wow.
Heavy rains combined with 3 earthquakes exposed the formation from the surrounding mud.
And that's where it said it was, too? Like in that area? Wow.
Yeah, it's like where it supposedly rested, according to the Bible.
Did they extract it or leave it?
No, it's still there.
Wow.
See if you could find a good image of it. It's very weird because you look at it, you go, what the fuck is that? That does look like a boat. The story's bonkers. The story doesn't make any sense. I think the story's a local story.
The Ark story?
Yeah. It's a local story. It's like the idea that Noah had 40 different animals or 2 of each animal. Like, that's not the whole... Animals eat other animals. I had a whole bit about that.
Yeah.
Explaining it to a 5-year-old with Down syndrome. But the problem, though, is back then they didn't know what was going on in Australia. They didn't know what was going on in New Zealand. So if you had a local flood, like, and you did save a bunch of animals, like, That's the story.
That's the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there probably was some guy who had a bunch of farm animals that he put on a boat and saved them and lived, and a bunch of the people died. But the question is, did this guy really get a message from God saying to build an ark? So look at this thing.
Holy shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was reading in the wiki that when they did these first scans back in 1988, I think it was saying the guy who helped him do the scans went into court and said that it's BS, that it's the Ark.
Right, but that was in the 80s, right?
Well, it doesn't mean that the guy that's what I was trying to figure out. What's different about these new skins they supposedly just did.
So let's click on that link. What does it say about the new It's noahsarkscans.com.
That's why the place I would go.
Go there. Let's see what kind of virus you get. So this is some guy who's like really into Noah's Ark. Do you have to sign up? Click on that. That's that fella. Look, I found it.
He's like, it's mine.
So that's what the shape of it is supposedly looked like in the Bible. And this is fucking team. Wait a minute. What does the sign say?
Yeah.
The sign say Noah's Ark? So they all think it. So maybe there's a whole tourism thing attached to the...
100%.
Yeah, of
100%.
course. Of course. Noah's Ark discovered new evidence from Durupinar site in Turkey. What is the new evidence? And the Ark rested upon the mountains of Ararat. That's exactly where they said it was going to be. Even in the Quran, it says that.
But how can a guy, I mean, not that I would know, but how does the guy go, it's not that though? You know what I mean? Like, how does he know?
He doesn't know.
No, so that's what I was trying to get at. I was trying to read. When they scanned only for like iron or something like that. And I think based off of what they scanned, I think he was probably saying you can't say that is what that is based on.
Then he's probably right. But that's in 2000. That's in 1980. So it says in 2023. The 2019 GPR data was analyzed again, and American researchers uncovered corridors and room-like chambers running the full length of the formation, consistent with a large, intelligently designed vessel. The Turkish soil test in 2024 also showed that samples inside the structure contained nearly 3 times more organic material than those from outside, suggesting the remains of an ancient biological or man-made substances. Since 2019, a joint scientific team has applied GPR, ERT, LIDAR, and chemical analysis to determine whether the Durupinar formation is a natural geological fold or a buried, decayed wood ship preserved in the mountains of Ararat.
So I don't know.
It's kind of crazy that it matches it in terms of like it has all these characteristics.
Yeah.
It has like what look like some openings.
I mean, it's cool as shit to
Pretty
explore.
cool.
I mean, even if they're like, this is not that, to find that an old ship like that is still cool.
Why is there a ship on the top of a mountain in Turkey? But this is why it's interesting. But if it really was a boat,
on a map where it is.
Did you see that? I guess it's not recently discovered, but it's recently been cleared. Another Incan ruin site that they found.
oh, they keep finding those, dude.
But this one was like elaborate.
Yeah.
And I guess they had just recently cleared it enough so you can see how vast it is. It's
Is it
massive.
in Peru?
It's in Peru,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They found a lot of them in Peru.
Yeah. This one, the guy, it was like a CNN report about it. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of this place before.
It's nuts, dude. All the Aztec stuff, the Incan stuff, it's like people were living here long before the end of the Ice Age. They were living here a long fucking time ago, man. And they're just starting to piece that all together and try to figure out, like, how long have people been here? They used to think that was Clovis first. That was the thing about the Americas. They thought that for the longest time it was the Clovis people, which was like 13,000 years ago. And then they found footprints in White Sands, New Mexico, that are 22,000 years old.
God damn.
And so they're like, okay, it's definitely not 13,000. Like, how old is it? So 22,000 is long before the Ice Age. The end of the Ice Age was like 11,000 something years ago.
The Incans are more recent than that, though. They weren't around back then.
Yeah. But so it's like, how long have people been here?
Yeah, we don't.
And what
Is
were
that
they
all
doing?
carbon dating that they do?
So this is where it's at. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Holy shit.
Armenia.
Whoa. That's where the Ark is?
That's where this
Fuck.
Durupinar site is.
Fuck. What does it look like from Google Earth? Can you zoom in on the
Earth.
site?
This is it.
Can you get closer and see the actual formation?
Well, that's where the center is. I'm trying to find.
The spot. Where's the fucking boat, bitch? Is that it right there? Like near it? Above it? Above that little indication red marker? Like to your right? Right above? Is that it?
No, I don't think. It says it's 170 feet long. On. It shouldn't be that big in this picture, I guess. Maybe that.
Huh.
Do you think when you do the tour, they tell you we think, or they're like, this is
right
it?
there. It's marked here.
There it
this
is.
thing.
Oh, okay.
They tell you it's it, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
When you look at the ground, though, it's like, is it? Hold on a second. Here's what's weird. Look at how much water erosion is on the ground.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
close
trying to,
back in
yeah.
again. When you close back in, look at like that. All looks like rivers ran through that
It
shit.
does. Yeah.
That's dude.
Yeah.
That's what's fucked about so many parts of Earth. Is it? But that also looks like that could have been just a bunch of
We can't see the
sediment and
elevation.
shit.
It's tough to tell the elevation here.
Kind of crazy though.
But
that
it
it's
does look
shaped
like a
boat.
ton of erosion happened.
Yeah. Well, a ton of water erosion.
Yeah.
The floods were fucking real, man. There's too many different tales of floods in too many different religions.
There's giant mountains to the north of it,
Mm.
and there's a sea down here, but that's pretty far
Bro,
away.
I bet that whole thing washed.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
Oof.
The
I mean,
stuff
if
that
you look
ran.
this far out, you can see that it washed over for sure.
Oh yeah, look at that. Like look
Yeah.
at the below, right above where it says Google Maps. Like that whole thing looks like it was washed out.
Yeah.
That all looks like it was washed out a
I
long
mean,
time ago.
We've looked at this part before too.
Yeah.
but